Welcome to the Elements of Spirit for the week of October 22nd, 2017. This is the reading for the element of water, which includes the sun signs of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I put Scorpio first because I'm a Scorpio. Okay. If you haven't watched the ether readings, go back and check them out. Now, the ether affirmation for this week was: I bypass the obvious noise to witness the subtlest, most potent imbalances, welcoming the knowledge of that which can adjust them. This has to do with your life, your individual world, or the world at large. It feels it's not holding pattern, because the whole fire reading was about placing your feet, being really engaged in everything that's going on so that you can listen like a hunter, right? For the next imbalance, the subtlest imbalance, which will have a subtler solution to the subtle problem, as opposed to gross imbalances, which need gross solutions. Subtle solutions help us to adjust internally so that as we face these opportunities externally for the opportunities to change or to transform or to make any kind of fucking difference, we have a reserve of energy, understanding, and certainty, security, sure-footedness underneath our feet, because we be still, not crazy. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Clarity for water can feel boring. How much do you like noise? How much of your inner noise comes from the sound of your own voice complaining? It's not comfortable, right? Let yourself be bored. Let this week be boring and uneventful. Okay. Let yourself be bored. Let this week be boring and uneventful. Could you shut up if you tried? Could you be quiet if you stopped trying? Oop. Keep blowing. We have... Yes, fun. Okay. Gonna tie it all together. So sorry, that was a very quiet beginning, I think. I can't remember. I bypass the obvious noise to witness the subtlest, most potent imbalances, welcoming the knowledge of that which can adjust them. So, Scorpio, water, Pisces, Cancer, saying, clarity for water can feel boring. How much do you like noise? How much of your inner noise comes from the sound of your own voice complaining? Let yourself be bored this week. Be boring and uneventful. Let this week be boring and uneventful. Could you shut up if you tried? Could you be quiet if you stopped trying? And then the affirmation is, I have no goals in time. I am still and quiet now. Okay? I have no goals in time. I am still and quiet now. I have no goals in time. You're going to get your goals back. Probably like every 20 seconds, you'll remember all the shit you have to do and all the goals that you have. But the idea here is, in order to really quiet the noise, in order to bypass the obvious noise, we got to get through our own inner noise in order to witness the subtlest, most potent imbalances and welcome the knowledge of that which can adjust them. So in order to get through the noise, we, beautiful water brethren and sistren, must remind ourselves, or would do well to remind ourselves this week, I have no goals in time. I'm still and quiet now. I can feel the resistance to that statement inside of myself as we speak. So let's just practice it. I have no goals in time. Feeling spaciousness opening up around me. I have no goals in time. I'm still and quiet now. This is like a redefinition of success, right? A redefinition of success in the moment, and specifically a redefinition. It's like setting a new bar for yourself so that you can remind yourself, if just for now, I have no goals in time. Don't have to do anything in this time. I am still and quiet now. That's my goal. That's my priority. So that I can at least stand a chance in bypassing the obvious noise to witness the subtlest, most potent imbalances, welcoming the knowledge of that which can adjust them. Let's try it. The subtlest, most potent imbalance that popped up inside of myself is a tendency to feel sorry for myself. So, and how did I feel that? I almost felt it like I was piddling. Like I had a baby diaper on and was just kind of like, in my second chakra was doing that. Felt strange. So when you do that, when you quiet down, when you give yourself this kind of, I have no goals in time, I am still and quiet now, do that for as long as you need to get centered and get set. And then remembering that we're looking for the subtle stuff within ourselves in order to find that which is affecting us, the subtlest, most potent imbalances within ourselves, which are contributing to that inner noise, which are contributing to the outer noise, finding the way and at least allowing for the knowledge to adjust those subtle, potent inner imbalances to come forth will allow us to correct those things internally, keep that center still point, and then work on adjusting those imbalances without. And what is it that comes forth in terms of, well, it works. It fits in the elements of spirit. They're saying this is when you show up and do the thing. Just go through the motions, fulfill the obligations, check off the responsibilities. They're like, great. So you have a sense of one of the subtlest, most potent imbalances that can be adjusted through showing up and going for the week. But I could add to the noise at any moment by doubling back, and instead of allowing myself to have no goals in time, I could start freaking out about everything that has to get done, and then I would not be still or quiet, and I would just be contributing to more noise. So, little example from me to you of how my beautifully fucked up system can also process this. P.S. If we weren't a little fucked up, there would be no reason for incarnating, right? If none of us were, right? We get born with these contractions, these imprints, these samskaras, so that we can experience the lifting, the opening of them. We contort ourselves into yoga poses so that we can feel the release after it comes. We tear the muscles so they, free and give us all this beautiful range of motion. So we get born into these fucking bodies so that we can suffer, so that we can transcend the suffering. Anyway, I digress. I love you so much. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Ciao.